Hello, this is Philemon with the live play section of my 4-part instructional guide on running a one-shot. In this section, you'll see everything that goes on behind the screen, as it were, in a typical online session that I would run. I realized after recording this that I forgot to introduce the players, so here's a quick snapshot of who they are. We've got Ragnar Hidewell, the uncompromising gruff healer. Barbarian, stout axe wielder with a penchant for pink. Generic Blade, an alley cat with a song in his heart and a blade in his hand. Mara, a mysterious and excitable witch. Ooh boy. Scab, short stack, master of arrows in the dark. And Senric Naif, truly the most unpredictable gnome I've ever encountered. And there you have it. Now that we're at least mildly familiar with the characters, let's see what shenanigans they get up to this time. So, we start our adventuring day with the... What did you say the name of the group was?
That was just a joke.
The Perfect Killers? Yes.
Yeah.
The Perfect Killers are having a meeting with a duke in the land of Gilder. He is a rather pompous fellow who seems to have grown fat off of the spoils of his lands, and he has sought out a group of mercenaries for a special task that he has only wanted to discuss in person. So you have assembled in his court, or, well, really his, I would call it a mansion, but just like it's the step under mansion for his home, where he can meet with the people that he has lordship over. So he's sitting heavily in a chair that kind of creaks whenever he moves. It's fine clothing, but you can see some of the age that started to get onto it. And addressing you all, Good. I'm so glad you could join me. I have an assignment for you all that I think you might have an appropriate skill set for. Now, I've had some spies looking into a matter on the Carpathian border that we share, and it turns out there's an alchemist there who might be a bit off of his rocker, and he needs eliminating. What I'd like for you all to do is go to his lab and snuff out the problem. I have quite a bit of coin in it if you want, and should all things go well, I may even owe you a favor.
So when you say quite a bit of coin, what does that mean to you? Is that more wealth than I can imagine?
That depends on how large your imagination is.
I can imagine a
Oh,
lot.
it's big. Oh, this is big.
Well, I do believe I could fill up this chest, and he points to something that looks it's like a footlocker. I could fill this with gold for you.
Ooh. That's pretty
Sounds good to me.
Yep. I'm
Excellent.
somewhat of a connoisseur of big chests, and that's a big one.
We're here to kill what needs killing.
Excellent.
Only I'll do it perfectly.
Here's a map to the location. As I understand, it's not an easy place to find once you get into the area. They weren't able to tell me where specifically. You'll need to find the entrance to his lab, but we can get you very close.
close will do nicely.
Good. Well, you'd best be off then.
You Duke ship.
And he
Yeah.
just gives you a slow nod
Again, I heard
as
you.
he kind of gets the one of his attendants to see you all out.
It wasn't a lot to go on, was it?
No.
We've got to find an alchemist, some chemistry guy named Al, and kill him. What else do we need?
And it's for a boatload of cash.
Go ahead, dude.
So I wanted to clear this up earlier, but I kind of got in late, so sorry about that. But I want to clarify, do I have flasks? And do I have the gem required for a homunculus servant?
Yeah. Those are things that you would have been able to have acquired on a previous adventure, so I have no issue with you just having those at this point. Like, remember, we're doing a one-shot. I mentioned this in the pregame, but we're giving Ragnar the material component for one Revivify going into this, so I don't feel bad about you having that at all. So these are reasonably experienced adventurers at this point, so I don't have much of an issue with you having some of the basic supplies for what's going on.
My advice to you, lads and laddies, don't be the second one to die.
It's good advice. All right, so you all get together, and following the map, it brings you into kind of an autumny forest with some gnarled trees, where you can make out your surroundings, and by the time you reach the end, which was fairly well marked, you are in a grove where several trees are set up, and by all accounts, this is where it should be, but everything looks natural. What would you like to do?
This is where the map says we're supposed to be, guys. Anybody see anything?
I
I
see
don't
some
know.
trees.
I can go ahead and try to detect some magic and see if this is an illusion.
Oh, yeah, that's a good move.
I think that's good.
Okay.
All right, so as a ritual, or are you doing it fast?
If you guys want me to do a ritual, it's going to take 10 minutes and you can walk around and check things out, or I can just use a spell, whatever you guys want to do.
Let's do
Yeah,
that.
I gotta go relieve myself.
Perfect. Perfect.
Okay, so that'll take 10 minutes. So, yeah, go ahead. Do a ritual.
All right,
And
so
we
the
could go
ritual is
exploring,
starting.
right? Okay.
Anything anyone else wants to do in the meantime?
And I'm sorry. I also have my familiar who's a spider that I did free to this, so he's
Yep.
hanging out.
Okay.
I'm going to climb a
Just
tree
search
and try
the
to
area
get
for any signs of anything unnatural, any tracks that are
All right,
not
go ahead
normal.
and make a survival check.
Copy.
That is
Nice.
an extraordinarily successful survival check. Okay.
Wow.
Well, you notice as you are checking around that this exceptionally large tree has some. It looks like someone has been trying to hide things, but you get the distinct impression that under the falling leaves in this autumny area, that there are wheel tracks that go right up to the tree and seemingly through it. So it's like someone brought a cart in here and has been doing it a lot, because there are several sections of grooves that all lead up to the same point and then just kind of stop at this tree.
Hey, there's a bunch of tracks that lead right up to this tree. Like someone's been driving a cart in here. I don't think it was a deer or nothing.
Want me to hack at the tree? I can hack at the tree if you want me to hack at the tree.
Wait, he just peed right there.
Oh,
Oh, wait a
I'm
minute.
gonna get up
We'll
to the
wait for
tree
the
and see if I
ritual.
can see any latches or hidden openings.
All right, go ahead and make an investigation check, please.
Investigating. That's
Well, you spend about 3 minutes of the time looking at the tree, and looks a lot like a tree. It's kind of gnarled wood. For being as wide as it is, it's not very tall. It only goes up to like 15 feet at the highest branches, and by 10 feet up, it's already like splitting out into the smaller sections. So it's wide and squat, but it's not really interesting other than that. It looks like it's got a couple of knurls in it that just from limbs that have fallen over time where it had been supporting, but then they've just kind of dropped off or
I would like to
been cut away.
put my ear up against the tree and bang on it with the hammer.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check. Okay. Tonk, tonk, tonk. It makes a incredibly dull, hollow sound. And I will say, because of the natural 20, and this is kind of interesting, especially with your dwarven heritage, correct?
Correct.
That you are familiar with how sound echoes in a stone area, and you can tell that this leads into an earthen area that has just a little bit of stone at the end before the sound kind of doesn't reverberate the way you want it to.
I'll explain that to the group and see what they make of it. Well, what do you make of it, group?
Sounds like it's hollow inside, right?
I
Well,
like
you
your
know,
head.
we got to find the entrance.
So I still think we're waiting for the ritual to complete, because doesn't it feel like it has to be magic? I mean, we're not. So I just go up and I just look close to where he banged to see if I see lines or a doorway or anything that might.
Okay. Go ahead and make another perception check.
Okay.
I think it's got to do with the patterns of the knurls there, like where there used to be limbs.
It's a tree.
It's definitely a tree. You're kind of getting up close, looking around. You think you might see one spot that could be part of a door, but then it just kind of looks like a split in the wood, and like everything that you've seen so far tells you that this is absolutely an entrance, but you personally are having a hard time identifying like where specifically that entrance would be.
I want to poke at the knurls and see if they turn or move.
Okay, so you start poking at the knurls, like getting inside of one of them, and as you get to probably the largest of them, you stick your finger up in there, and you feel like a click as a door just kind of appears on the end and starts to open inward.
Hey, everybody, found the door.
Hey, Mara, you don't need to do it.
No, it's almost done, and I'll have it in case when we're moving through the
Okay.
wherever we're going through the tree. So it'll be all good.
Can anybody check for traps?
I have a mage hand that can go and check for things on the wall and stuff.
You can.
The mage hand can do that?
You want to do that? Okay. Are we going in?
Right.
Will it mess up your timing on this ritual?
No, I
Well,
think
you
it's
guys
been-
can wait. It would only have taken another minute or so for the ritual to complete. So the ritual completes, and now you've got the detect magic up. Is detect magic a concentration spell?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So, that actually raises the question: is Mage Hand a concentration spell?
Don't think it is.
I can do mage hand.
Can you do mage hand? Okay.
It's not.
Okay.
It's a cantrip.
Well, It may be a
Sometimes.
cantrip, but that doesn't mean it's not concentration. One of the worst spells in the game. Okay, it is not a concentration, so you can do Mage Hand at the same time as you're doing the other one. True Strike, the one that I was thinking of is True Strike, is basically the worst cantrip in the entire game because it requires concentration. Yeah, pathetic effects. Anyway, that's not what we're here for. So tunnel reveals itself, as you can see on the map. That if you guys want to set up a marching order in there. But you've got the Mage Hand going first, and it's just feeling along one of the walls as you're going.
Yeah, just kind of feeling here and there and seeing if there's anything it can push or anything that's weird.
Okay.
I think I've got good dark vision because I'm a feline.
Okay. If I'm not mistaken, the Tabaxi is just basic dark vision still.
Yeah.
So
I have dark vision though. I mean 120 feet because I'm a drought, so but I hate to be right in front, but I'll go in front if you guys need
I'll
me
go
to.
next. I'll go second.
Okay. Does anybody else have dark vision really well?
well, yeah, the Drow would absolutely have the best dark vision for this
he's
situation.
What's your perception now? Look, I'll go first, all right? Stay back about 20 feet. If you see something you think I'm about to walk into, let me know. Otherwise, keep nice and quiet, everybody.
Okay. And that Mage Hand is like 30 feet, can go 30 feet in front of me, so that'll be like 10 feet in front of you, kind of doing the walls just in case, okay?
Okay.
So let's put Scab first.
Alrighty.
I'll bring up the rear.
He's got dark vision to 90.
Okay. It's a weird in between, but whatever.
He's got his
Sweet.
natural 60 and then 30.
Right.
I should put Nath right behind Scab because he's got good investigation and alchemy experience and dark vision.
Awesome. Okay.
Okay.
And I'll go
So,
right.
Mara.
we got that in the rear. And Generic, any idea where you want to be?
Probably behind Gab.
All right, so we'll put you
Or you
behind Centeric. And then we've just got... Let's see, Mara and Barbie.
So I should go behind probably Scab so that I can keep the Mage Hand going.
Everybody wants to go behind me.
All right,
And
so
I'll go
then
behind.
yeah.
There.
So we've got Scab, Centeric, Generic, then Mara, Barbie, and Ragnar. That sound good to everybody?
Aye.
All
right. So, moving down the tunnel, you guys, as I had somewhat mentioned before, it has the earthen appearance as it comes down, and there's basically steps that have been cut into it as you descend for not terribly long, but getting to the bottom, it changes into a stone floor, all worked stone. You don't feel like you've seen anything that would alert you to any truly bad instances of anything. Before the room opens up, into a much larger chamber with a couple of braziers on the back wall. So as you guys are looking into this room, there's a large table set up on the opposite wall with the two braziers set behind it, and in between the two braziers is a large painting, must be 10 foot tall, of a man in golden armor. It's got a kind of a receding hairline, but long silver hair that's just kind of sneering out of the photo at you.
Whoa, hold up, everybody.
And I would
Alright.
say that the braziers are casting bright light for about 20 feet out from them, and then dim light that pretty much fills the whole bottom half of the chamber.
I'm going to try to detect magic on that painting.
You are more than 60 feet away from it.
I am, okay.
Nope, that is not the thing I wanted.
All right.
Yeah, you are almost 125 feet away from it.
Oh, wow, okay. Is the
Yeah.
chamber super duper clean, like the floor and everything?
It's mostly clean, but like the table has definitely has some remnants of something that was going on. Looking out at it, there is what looks to be a Bunsen burner that is still lit on that table. But other than that, you cannot see anyone in the room.
So we can't see the walls. We just see that far ahead of us? Or are those the
Well,
walls?
you can see the back wall with the painting on it,
Mm-hmm.
but other than that,
Oh, because we're still in the hallway.
Scab is gonna go be as stealthy as he can and move forward to try and take a peek into the room and see what's going off to the right and what's off to the left.
okay. Go ahead and roll me a stealth check, please. All right. Alrighty. So you get forward, and you can very gently stick your head out into the room. And I think at this point, I will just take everything off, because you should be able to see everything at this point. And you see that there are a couple of other tables set up on the sides. One of them seems to have a corpse on it of some like bear-looking creature, but it's a little mangled and might be rotting off to the one side. And then on the other, it's still some form of experiments, but it's got more notes on it over on the what your perspective would be left.
Gotcha. All right. I'm gonna go back to the group. It's like,
Okay.
I got an empty room. I don't know, maybe 80 feet deep and like 120 feet wide. There's a few tables. There's some columns. I don't see any people except that person that just popped up.
That's weird. They should not be there.
You didn't see
What
any
do you guys
doors?
want to do?
I want to go in. You guys want to go in
Let's go in, but slowly.
and stay close to the walls?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Stay together.
Kind of check the floors if there's any
close
markings
the
or
walls for a bit. But I want to see what's on those tables.
Okay, so you're going to go to the closer table on the map left?
Yeah.
Okay. So sticking close to the wall, getting a better look. Can I get everyone to get me a stealth check and then kind of filter into the room a little bit?
You already marked.
Scab's going to take up post at the entryway into the room.
Anna, does your magic tell you anything?
not yet?
Well, again, I need you guys to kind of filter in and give me a general location of where you want to be standing so that, like, things can happen.
I'd like to go close to Arceus because I want to see that table that has that dead thing on it and the paperwork on it.
Who's
Okay.
Arceus?
Grab your character and make a move.
Sorry. What's his name?
And I'm going to stay right by the door in case anybody comes down the stairs to attack us. So I'm just on the edge there.
Okay.
I'm a scaredy cat, so I'm staying in the doorway too.
Yep. And looks like Ragnar and Senric are both more interested in what's going on with the table than really being stealthy. Because as you get to that point, a voice booms out from near the back wall that says, "You who intrude in my space, what are you here for?"
We're here for fortune and glory.
Well,
We heard
then
there was
it's
a
too
famous
bad
person.
your tale ends here. And I need both Scab and Generic to make dexterity saving throws as a portcullis that you did not see above your head comes crashing down.
Jenrick, me, I'm in the doorway. Okay.
Yup. Well, that's where you put yourself.
I was trying to hang back, damn it.
Well, you
What am I
did.
doing? Dexterity.
Right
Yeah,
there.
dexterity saving throw.
I thought it was you and. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you both just barely are able to scrabble inside as the door slams shut behind you. And yeah, so and I will ask, what is everybody's passive perception?
Mine is 15, 1-5.
Okay.
11.
What was that?
Mine's
Math is
14.
11.
Oh, mine's 14.
14.
Mine's 14.
All right. So
Yours 13.
basically everybody but Seneric, you all hear a click come from this general direction, or you think you heard a click come from that general direction before the portcullis slam shut?
Right there. Bottom right. Well, so we all look that way, I would think.
No.
So,
I'm gonna
guys,
take
did
a
you
wild
hear that
shot.
over there? Should we go check it out, or what do you think we should do now that we're locked in here? I could go check over there.
Where did the voice? Do we see where the voice came from?
Make a perception check.
Otterby, can you see if you can lift up those bars?
For
I see any?
a moment, you think that maybe the voice had been coming from the painting, but there was just a little bit of a scuff and that click that makes you think, no, maybe not. Maybe that was coming from just off to the side of the painting.
Okay.
Just while they're doing that, I'm going to try to see if I can lift the bars up just to know if we can get out of the room if we need to.
And before she tries, I'm going to walk over to her, put my hand on her shoulder, and say, "Lift good, lass," and do a cantrip of guidance on her.
Okay, so you'll get to add a d4 to whatever roll. So make an athletics check, and then you get to add a d4.
I'm going to take a wild shot at where I think I heard the click come from.
All right, go ahead and make an attack roll with disadvantage, please.
I'm so lucky.
Come on, Scabbard. Oops. Oh man.
That's
Yeah,
just the D4.
unfortunately, you do not hit anything.
Okay.
And then, so total of 15. You pull, but it's just too heavy for you. And I will say that all of you, now that you've kind of gotten into this location, are really starting to hear some kind of like a metallic scuffing noise that's coming from over here.
Over.
I should be
Over
able
where?
to see pretty well because I have dark vision 120 feet. So can I see anything over there?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Can you show again where it's coming from, the noise?
Oops.
Over on the rightish hand side of the map.
We're not seeing if you're making circles. It's not popping.
Oh, my apologies. I was on the wrong layer.
There we go.
Okay.
Over there. Okay.
Yep. So, Mara, with your keen vision, you actually kind of see that there's some scuffing coming from right here. There's like little bits of dust that are being picked up from something that's happening there. It's like an invisible wind is only moving things in very small locations.
I'm going to cast spike growth off in that area.
Well, and at the same time you do that, a cone of cold comes out, and I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative.
Initiative I get.
I don't think I have it built in, but I get a +2 to my initiative rolls for wisdom modifier.
Okay. Let me...
And Barbie has an advantage on
be built in.
initiative, so she rolled twice.
That's fine.
I forgot to hit my
Yeah,
thing.
no, the
Sorry.
second one was better anyway, so it works out.
Oh, I didn't
What
select the
the
token.
heck?
Sorry.
Why are they there? Go away. Things that aren't
I
current
didn't hit my
characters.
thing.
What the heck?
Do you just select it now?
I
I
got?
don't know.
We didn't select our tokens.
Huh?
We didn't select our tokens.
Alright. Oh, and I made a mistake.
I didn't either, sorry.
Yeah, I'll get it to work.
Oh, nice, Senric. Way to bring up the rear, bud.
And turn,
We need to do mine over here.
and turn, and turn, and add turn. Okay. So, that, I think actually I can get away with one thing. So that's right. And then generic. Wow, 18. Mara 17. Wow. And Barbie was 20. Does that look accurate? That's why it doesn't look accurate. Okay, so that's all you guys, and then I gotta do initiative for my guys real quick because of things being weird. Oh, jeez. Alright, fine. And finally,
There's initiative modifier.
okay. And that is all appropriate. And we put that into there. And so we're going to say that this was a surprise round where only Scab and the other character get to do things. So, Scab, you were putting spike growth down?
Yep.
And where do you want to center that?
Ah. The last time that I thought this guy was anywhere was over in this area. So since it started at the painting and moved this way, I'd probably land about here in my working
Okay.
point.
And then it's a 20-foot cube or
20
circle?
foot radius. Yeah.
10, 15,
20 foot
20,
radii.
5,
40
10,
across.
15, 25, 10, 15, 25, 10, 15, 20. That
And-
should be accurate. Let me just pop it onto a place where you can see it. There. That look right?
Bring it northwest 1 box, please.
Okay. Northwest, 1 box. There.
Beauty.
Beauty. Cool.
And I have feral instinct, so I act normally even when it's under surprise.
Oh, that's
Attack.
right. Okay, so actually, Barbie, you do get to try something. So what would you like to do?
Well, I'm going to at least move the 40 feet to closer to where I think the noise is coming from.
Okay.
So first I'm going to move. I think do I know it's there? Do I know I'll stop here because I think I would know it, right?
Well, you would move actually before Scab would, so you
So
put
sorry
yourself
about that.
where you think it would be appropriate, and then we can adjust the spike growth after.
This is good. This is fine. We can keep it just like this.
All right.
I don't know enough to make a big difference out of it. Okay.
All right. So
And
you
then
hear the action of combat. You rush towards whatever's going on. Scab puts up the spike growth, and you kind of have to stop yourself for a second as part of you wants to charge right into it. And then the freezing winds of the cold north come out, and everybody... Let's make sure I've got it.
so I didn't do an action or anything in there.
Well, what would your action have been?
Well, I would have at least done a bonus to try to go into a rage, I think.
Okay, so you go into a rage. Do you want to move half your speed as a part of that, or are you going to stay where you are?
I'm going to stay where I am, but I have to roll the wild surge.
Right,
thing.
the wild surge die. So 1d8.
D8. 4. I'll figure out what that is. Okay, so I can't change that, so that's what I've got.
Mhm.
And I'm going to hold my action, and if something comes towards me, I'm going to take my great sword and my sword and swing. I mean, my axe and swing it.
Got it.
She's looking up what the effect of the wild magic is.
Right.
So maybe we can move on while she's doing that.
All right, because the Code of Cold comes out, and oof. Yep. So everyone that was near the door, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. So that's Ragnar, Generic, Scab, and Barbie. Constitution saving throws, please.
Oh, ouch.
Great job, Barbie. Okay.
And DM, just so you know, I did number 4, which magic infuses one weapon of your choice that you are holding until your rage ends. The weapon's damage type changes to force, and it gains the light and throw properties with a normal range of 20 feet and a long range of 60 feet.
Okay.
If the weapon leaves your hand, it returns.
Got it. So, all right. So you have a ranged weapon now that is also strength based, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah,
all
that was
right.
a good one.
So Scab, Ragnar, Generic, you all take 20 cold damage, and Barbie, you only take 10.
Is hers reduced to 5?
No, because it's cold damage.
Okay.
Rage only applies to piercing, slashing, and bludgeoning.
However, I'm taking a con save for concentration on the spike growth.
Yep. You save?
Yep.
And a man who looks remarkably like his picture appears in that location.
I don't think he's on our level. Our layer.
He should be on over there.
Got it. Okay.
Yep.
Ah, he's dinky.
Well, you say that now, but we roll back into the normal combat, and Barbie, you're up first.
Okay. I am going to throw my axe at him, I guess.
Do you want to move before that?
Because I can get it that far and back, I think.
You'll have disadvantage on the attacks, because it's beyond 20 feet from you.
Oh, okay. Well, then I will move. I'll move. So I'm going to move. I'm going to move to here.
Okay. Yep, that's plenty. So go ahead and make your attacks.
Come on, Barbie.
Okay, so I said my axe.
Yep.
Oh, I'm in a range. All right.
That hits.
Okay, and I get 2 hits, 2
Yes.
attacks.
Yep.
So I'm going to do it again.
That also hits.
And then I think I'm going to move back a little bit
All right.
because I moved about 20, I think. So I think I could at least get back to
Yep.
Here.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Alrighty. So next up is Genric.
Okay, what do I need here? To get in range. Can I use Thunderwave on him from where I am?
What's the range on Thunderwave?
That's what I was trying to figure out.
Oh, I got it.
A wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originated from you.
Oh, funny.
Must
So
make a
no.
constant.
The answer is no.
Oh, it has to be okay.
Yeah.
Unless I
Get that.
So, oh god, they implemented cool new things, but they're not well implemented yet. So, so this would be your 15-foot cube, essentially. Is you could get it out to here,
but
or
I can
over here.
travel 30 feet.
Want to get that close to me?
I thought you were faster than that.
You're Tabaxi, right? You should
Yeah,
be able to
30.
haul butt if you need to.
Well, that's activating a bonus action to really haul, but I thought that just started with a little bit of extra movement speed.
So did I.
No.
Okay, well then.
Oh, it's the fact that you have a climbing speed equal to your walking speed. That's the thing that's different.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can move 30 feet just normally.
Up the wall.
I'm not in range of anything.
Well, what are you doing?
Just looking really quick.
Grab a cantrip.
Reindeer. Up to 3 feet in your choice that you can see within range. Mistake whenever. I could try Bane on it. I've got
20 feet.
and 60 feet. He's even farther than 60.
No, he's 50.
55 feet from you.
It's 50. Oh, cool.
Okay, then I'm going to do Shatter on him.
Okay, so that is a sphere, I think.
Yeah, see, a point of your choice within range. A sudden loud ringing noise. Radius sphere.
Say the radius again.
10 foot.
10 foot. Okay. All right. So that it's just not quite at the point it needs to be yet. They're so close. It's a good tool, but yeah. So you get it's centered entirely on him without having to worry about getting Barbie in it. So go ahead. What's the saving throw on that? I think it's a con save.
Centered on that point, must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, con save. Oop. Well, he makes it, so go ahead and roll half damage.
Okay, that's 3d8.
All right, so he takes 5 damage. Excellent. Anything else you want to do? Move, bonus action?
I will take my bonus action. Who's that standing right there? Is that Barbie?
Yes, Barbie.
As Barbie.
I'm gonna say, Barbie, you kick some ass, and give him a bardic. Give her a bardic.
Okay, so that's a D6 at this level?
Do you want to roll it?
A D6.
You need to roll it?
Oh, a D8 at 5th level.
Okay, so D8.
D8.
So Barbie
So
has
remember, you
a
got that one.
D8. Barbie, a bardic inspiration die that you can add to any D20 roll.
Oh, that's great.
And that will be it for me.
Excellent. Next up is Mara.
Sorry about that, guys.
I'm gonna go ahead and shoot him with a fire bolt.
Bolt, got it. Go ahead and roll it. What's your spell attack bonus?
6.
6, so that does not hit. It just kind of pings off of his armor.
Okay. Right.
15
And
doesn't
I
it?
think I'll move probably 10 feet over.
Okay.
Just getting a little bit closer just in case. Okay.
Next up is Scab.
I'm gonna take a couple shots with my longbow. If I can find it. There we go.
That hits. That also hits.
Okay. And then I'm going to make a run for it and use my cunning action to dash.
Okay.
Doing 60 feet ish, which looks like it gets me to the corner of this table here.
Yeah.
Button. Oh, these new things. Sorry, try not to grab Mark.
All right.
That's it for me.
So are you hopped up on the table, or are you sitting, or like next? Okay, trying to get kind of underneath it. Got it. And it's that moment that the man calls out, "Come forth, my pets!" And oozing up from the ground and out of the dead bear, several slime-like creatures goo appear and take the stage.
There's 5 of them.
Yep. And they sally forth from their locations. So this one's gonna get just nice up into there. 5, 10, 15, right there. 5, 10. This one, 5, 10, 15, 20. Can I get 2 instances of the spikes damage, please?
Copy. 2d4 for every 5 feet it travels.
So 4d4, please.
44.
Ouch. Alright, well, one of them took some damage, but both of the ones that are standing next to Scab are going to try and lash out with their pseudopods.
It's not ideal for
Uh,
me. It's not my
Nope.
choice.
Well, I got one that hits and one that misses.
Okay.
Yep. So you take 9 bludgeoning and 3 acid damage for a total of 12 from, we'll call it the one up above, as its pseudopod just kind of smacks you in the shoulder and then leaves a small trail of goo that starts melting away at your armor.
What was the second kind of damage?
Acid.
Okay.
Actually, 5, 10, 15, 20. Can I get one more instance of 2d4, please? As the other one is realizing, oh, spikes are bad, so it's going to try and get out of them using its action to dash. Alright, so it takes another 4 damage. Excellent, thank you very much. Okay, and then the one that came out of the polar bear, and the one that's next to Barbie. So we'll go 5, 10, 15, 20. It's going to stand there next to Centric, and then the one that's next to Barbie is just going to take 1 instance of damage, so 1 more roll, and then it's going to attack Barbie.
Another 4.
Another 4. Excellent. Thank you very much.
I have to do
And it's also going to be trying to lash out with its pseudopod at you. Which it does not hit. Alright, so that's their turn. Ragnar.
Alright. First thing I'm going to do is move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 25 is my max. Is
Yes.
that flanking? Okay.
Yes, it is.
But then I'm not going to attack that one. I'm going to guiding bolt
You'll
the
have
one that's
disadvantage.
closest. Not the one that I'm next to. The one
I
that's
know,
closest
but
to
it's still... because you're making a ranged spell attack, you have disadvantage when you make it within 5 feet of the creature, of any hostile creature.
Oh, okay. Well, let's do that different order then. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So let me go back here and do guiding bolt on the one that's closest to Scab.
Okay.
Okay, so guiding bolt is 4d6 radiant.
Well, you gotta make an attack first.
Okay.
So it should be baked into the spell. So if you look at the yeah, so if you go back to the core page, and then it should be set up in your in your attack section. Attacks and spellcasting. Under Toll the Dead, above Inflict Wounds.
Yeah, I clicked it and it came up and asked me at what level, and I said level 1 and hit submit and nothing happened. Oh, there we go. Okay.
There it is. That hits. So it does 10 radiant damage.
Okay. All right, so that's my action. Here's my
Okay.
movement. And
There you
as a bonus action,
All right.
I would like to cast Spiritual Weapon.
You'd love to do that, but Spiritual Weapon is a leveled spell, and you can't cast 2 leveled spells in the same turn if one of them is a bonus action.
That's me turn then.
Okay. We'll set that up next time. Anyway, Centric, what do you want to do?
Okay, I'm going to. I'm going to cast Flame Sphere next to those 2 near.
Okay. What book is Flame Spear from?
That's a great question. I'm actually not sure what Flaming Sphere is from.
Because I'm not...
Flaming Sphere or Flame Sphere?
Flaming Sphere.
Ah, okay. No, that's Player's Handbook. Okay, I heard Flame Spear, so that makes a bit of a difference.
Alright, sorry about that.
No, that's fine. Alright, so then they'll both have to make dexterity saving throws. Yes. Concentration. Excellent. All right. So if I'm reading the spell correctly, so it's going to appear next to them. Do you want to use your bonus action to ram it into one of them?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my bonus action to ram it into the one right next to Scab.
All right, excellent. So it has to make a dex save against your spell save DC, which is what?
15.
15. It does not make it, so go ahead and roll the 2d6.
And since I'm using my alchemist supplies as my spellcasting focus, so I'm gonna get an extra 4
Okay.
as my intelligence modifier.
Yep. So 2d6 plus 4. 13. Nice.
Cool.
Alrighty. As the sphere of flame is now shedding bright light in a 20-foot radius around it, so it gets rammed into the one, and it just kind of sizzles out around, and it's making a horrible, like, kind of shrieky noise. All right, next up, we got you again.
Oh, you.
How best to utilize?
Hey, when I was taking my pot shots at this guy, did I notice what race he was?
Just human. I mean, he looks
Perfect.
exactly like he does in the portrait, and it's just a human figure, long white hair, very much has a nasty, like, just a resting sneer on his face.
Those are one
Golden
of my
armor,
favorite.
very dramatic background, kind of a reddish in his 10-foot tall portrait. Yeah, okay, so he's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. And yeah, I think the easiest thing for him to do is he's just going to he sees a nice straight line with people in it, and, well, you know what? No. I have better things to do with him for now. He is going to cast a spell and then become invisible
Oh, no.
and go foof. Okay. But you do hear him making quite a, I think the entire party hears him making quite a bit of noise as he moves towards that same back wall where I had him before. So you are allowed to make attacks with disadvantage, and you have a pretty good idea of where he is. It's just he is still invisible, so that is causing a little bit of harder to aim. But we come back to Barbie, and you've got the creature that is sitting right in front of you.
And I am going to take out my great sword, my great axe. Yep. And I'm going to slash him with it.
All right.
Twice.
So go ahead and make an attack.
Oh, you know what? And I'm gonna do reckless. Why
Okay.
not?
So advantage on the strike, but disadvantage to future attacks, or disadvantage, or granting advantage to others who want to attack you. That's what I meant to say. Excellent. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So great axe, and I do it with advantage. And I submit.
You hit.
Boy, that was good. Okay, and then I don't get that on my second one. Right?
You still get advantage on the second one, but before we get there.
Okay.
So as you slash down, it makes a mighty splash, and you notice that in the area that you cleaved, there is no more slime, but just to the left and just to the right of that, there are 2 smaller slimes.
No. Oh. No.
Okay, so now I gotta do that, and then I do that, and then put you here, and I gotta zoom in real quick. There we go, and boom, and we'll just go. Come on, there we go. Boom. Okay, and then. Okay. All right, I just gotta adjust something real quick.
Okay.
All right, and for our purposes, I am going to declare that each of them obviously does not look like it has the same amount of constitution as the rest of it would, so it would be considered bloody for what we're doing.
Okay.
So yeah, each of them is bloodied, but now there's 2 of them. What would you like to do?
Oh God.
So I am going to yell to the group, look, if you slash him, it goes into 2, so everybody hears it, just in case. And I'm not going to try to hit them. I'm going to try with disadvantage to hit the person where I think the guy might have gone to against the wall.
Okay.
So
go
I would
ahead.
have disadvantage, but I'm on reckless, so I have advantage. Does that make it normal?
Unfortunately, reckless only applies to melee attacks, and that's including when you can throw your sword. So it would still be a disadvantage throw.
Okay. I'm going to do it because I don't think it makes sense for me to hit them. Okay, so I'm going to do Great Axe with disadvantage. Come on.
Where did we did hear him, right? We have a general idea.
You have a general idea, and he's fairly close to where Barbie is, so you can make attacks at him with disadvantage. He's not hidden from you, but yeah, he's not quite as stealthy in the armor as I think he would like to be.
Then I'm going to move, let's see, 10, 20, 30.
All right, so you
Move
do
to
not
there.
hit. I'm assuming that the path. Nope, no, that's not what I want. I want that. I want that. Okay, so I'm assuming that this path looked more like this.
Yeah.
All right. I
can only go
I will
40,
say
so
you stop there as you unexpectedly bump into something that's right in front of you.
Oops.
guys, I just bumped into something invisible.
That's a hit.
Yeah, we're gonna play it like that for now, but yeah, you stumble into it exactly where he was. Okay, so you do not, or you take 1 attack of opportunity from the lower one because of the running away without.
Right.
What's your AC currently?
14.
14. Okay. You take 5 bludgeoning and 12 acid damage. So 5 goes down to 2. The acid stays the same. So a total of 14.
Okay.
And are you in your natural? You're not wearing any like special armor, right?
I'm not.
Okay. So I'm going to say the secondary effect does not apply to you.
Interesting.
Yes. Isn't it just? All right, so that was
Barbie.
Then we've got Generic.
Okay, 60 feet. So I watched what happened, and I know that the creature is actually just to the right of Barbie.
Yes.
So I'm gonna cast Shatter just to her right.
Okay. So are you including her in that zone, or you're trying to get it just on the other
I want
side?
to pass her, just past her.
Okay, so
it's a 10-foot radius sphere.
Yeah. So you're just throwing that in a place where you're fairly certain she's safe, but almost certain to get him. All right. Let's see. So that is a con saving throw. And what's your spell save DC?
Oh, shit. I know my other one was. 15.
15. Okay. So he fails. So go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
Cool.
That would be 3d8, right?
All right. So he takes 11 damage.
Nice.
Excellent. Okay. So that anything movement bonus?
Anybody else need bardic inspiration at this point? I can't. You can only because Barbie can only have one, right?
You can hand out as many as you want. Each
Should I
person
get
can only hold on to one, but you can hand out each turn
Yeah.
to different people.
You'll take it. All right. I'll give it to Mara.
Mara. Okay.
Not today. Tomorrow.
Mara.
Mara, you black hottie, you can kick some butt.
Okay, dokie.
I have faith in you.
All right. So what is that? It? Do you want to move?
You want to move anymore?
Yeah, I'm gonna run over right next to Barbie because I figure that's.
Okay,
Oh,
change it.
nah, maybe I should go after these guys. What do you think?
Stop thinking. Do something.
All right, I'm just gonna move about 30 feet this way.
Understood. Next up is Mara. What do you want to do?
Okay, I'm gonna move a little bit to my right, just 10 feet, and then I'm gonna try to do fairy fire right in the Barbie section and where I think he is and I can hear him.
Okay, so just past that area, so he needs to make a dex save.
Right.
Yep. What's your spell save DC?
14.
14. He makes it. He does not become visible. That would have been very good for you because.
Can she use her inspiration?
No, the inspiration does not affect my saving throw.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
You can do it next time. Okay, cool. That's all I can do, really. I don't have any bonus stuff, so.
Alrighty, next up, Scab. You
Scab, go ahead.
yeah, you seem to have found yourself in a bit of an unwanted situation all of a sudden.
Every day. All right. I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage.
Understood.
I'm going to hoof it over to this side under the table.
Understood.
And then I'm going to take 2 shots with my longbow at the north blob.
The green blob or the black blobs?
Sorry, the green blob, the north of the 2 that were messing with me.
Okay.
So, this guy.
That one. Okay, now I know exactly who you're talking about. Go for it. That's a definite hit, and this is piercing damage. Okay. And then that is also a hit.
Nice.
And it is bloodied.
That's it for me.
Understood. Next up, green blobs. Oh, Mr. Green Blob. How smart are you? So very not smart. Who do you think is tasty today? Let us count.
I'm very small with a low charisma.
Unfortunately, it thinks the goblin is tasty today, so it's actually going to turn back around and it's going to try and pseudopod you. That is a fail, I believe. What's your AC?
15.
15. Oh yeah, that miss. Only 11. And then these ones are going to try and get back over to you. 5, 10, 15, 20, and then 5, and then 5, 10, 15, 25. All right, so it had to use its action to dash to get next to you, but they're all wanting goblin today. All right. Then these two of the... Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. So that's all that the green slimes can do. Now it's the black slimes' turns. So the two that are next to Barbie are going to take shots at Barbie, and they get advantage because you did the thing. So, yep, that's a 24 and a 23 to hit. So I think both of those hit. All right, and then you take 5 bludgeoning and 5 bludgeoning, so each gets reduced by to 2, so that's 4 total bludgeoning, and then a total of 27 acid damage.
No way.
What are you down to?
So 27 plus 4?
31.
31? I'm about dead, guys.
How low are you?
I'm down to 24.
24.
And there's nothing. Wait, let me just make sure I can't do anything with it.
She can't use the inspiration to get her points in working with us.
It wasn't the dexterity and realism.
They just attacked.
Okay. Yeah, I can't do anything.
All right, and then the one that is next to let's just roll a die for it. It's got tasty options, so we can just... Yep. All right, so it's going to go after Ragnar. And it is going to use its one pseudopod. What's your AC, Ragnar?
18.
It barely hits. Okay, so you take 9 bludgeoning and 16 acid damage.
25.
No. In addition, your non-magical armor is partially dissolved, and you take a permanent -1 penalty to your AC.
Hey.
And that's the end of its turn. So Ragnar, do you have anything to say about that now that it has worn down your family armor?
Ouch.
Okay.
Am I supposed to have something to say about it?
Well, it's your turn. That was my indication of trying to say it's your turn.
Okay. It's not good. It's not good at all. Right. I'm going to disengage from action. And I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay.
And
you can do the thing now that you wanted to do last turn,
Yeah.
but you tried to cast 2 spells.
I will cast Spiritual Weapon.
All right.
And let's see, the range on that is 60 feet.
So where do you want your spiritual weapon to appear?
I would like it right there.
On the other side of this guy. Okay. So here?
That's good. And
All
I
right.
can't have it attack until next turn, though, right?
No, you can make an attack this turn. As it's appearing, you can have it make 1 attack. So go
All right.
ahead and roll at disadvantage.
All right.
Come on, Ragnar.
So it's not set up in my attacks.
Then
just do it
go
from the
ahead
spell
and just
page?
roll Guiding Bolt. It's the same attack modifier as Guiding Bolt, so just roll that with disadvantage, and then we'll see what happens with the attack number. That does not hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy is more heavily armored than that. All right. So, and what form would you say that your spiritual weapon takes as you put it into place?
Just a big hammer.
Okay, mighty large hammer. With that, we go to Cynric. You have been left alone by the blob.
Oh my god.
I'm going to use my action to disengage,
Understood?
and I'm going to move kind of towards the group here.
Don't go through the block. Gotta go around.
I don't know how to turn it like that.
You right-click. Once you reach the point outside, you right-click, and then you can have it do the point and then draw from there.
We'll move to here. That checks out. And then
All right, that works.
Bonus action to the flaming sphere.
All right. And who are you attacking with the flaming sphere?
The two blobs just north of Scab.
All right. Let's see. So it started there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can get it just into the first one.
Good enough.
And what's your spell save DC?
15.
15, then... Oh yeah, it fails. It fails. So go ahead and roll damage on that again.
Come on, TC.
As you continue to boil and sizzle away at this poor creature's health. Alrighty.
10 damage.
That is all of your ability to do things this turn. Okay. Alright. Now, Barbie, from just on the other side of you, you start to hear whispers. Join Vigo. Vigo wants you. Become one with me. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Don't forget, you got inspiration.
Okay.
This is a
And,
great time to use it.
Yeah, and I think I have some other thing that helps. Well, okay, let me roll this. So I do a
Wisdom
you
saving
say?
throw.
wisdom saving throw.
And then let's see if you get it first before you roll your inspiration. You can see what the result is. All right. Do you want to
Okay,
roll
so-
inspiration with that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so roll a d8.
Come on, Barbie.
Oh,
Hey, Coda, what's the travel distance on Flaming Spear that you can move it each round?
30 feet.
Come
Okay.
on.
So you hear the whispers. The whispers start to get into your head. You think, yes, I will join Vigo. But then the rousing words of Generic get in right next to it, and they say, no, you are one of us. You are one of the perfect killers. And you snap out of it, and you resist the call.
Wow. Was that
Barely.
level?
You hit the DC, which means you succeeded.
Oh,
If you hadn't rolled inspiration on that one, you would have been under his control.
Wow.
And he is
Unbelievable.
mighty frustrated, and he's going to stomp away from you. Well, I say stomp, but... So,
Doesn't
alright.
she get to hit him hard?
Unfortunately, no, as he is an invisible creature. You can understand where they are to try and make an attack on your turn, but for the purposes of opportunity attacks, they are immune in that way, so they can just back up. Yeah, it's an interaction that, depending on how you feel about it, could be kind of weird, but I swear that that's how it works. All right. So Barbie, you have now resisted the siren call of Vigo. What do you want to do?
Can I make sure I understand something? So I do have this danger sense, which is advantage on dexterity saving throws. That's not what I was doing, right?
No, that was a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, okay. So I just wanted to make sure I did that right.
Yep.
But
You
you're-
did perfect.
I'm going to use for my turn. I'm going to disengage,
Okay, so that's
And-
action disengage.
and I'm going to run the 40. I think I'm going to run
What?
Towards
to
us.
here.
Okay. And then I will just do a quick reminder that if you do not attack something or take damage by the start of your next turn, your rage will drop.
Okay.
All right. But are you good with ending there?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Next up is Genric. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna move forward 15 feet right here. Oh, let me grab that.
Can't hear you, Mark.
Yeah, you're.
And I am going to. Oh, sorry. Oh, wait.
Oh no, you just didn't talk loud.
Okay. And then I am going to cast Fairy Fire myself.
Okay.
Each object right in between the two of these little blobs and the yellow.
Okay.
Noise.
So
Nice.
let
So
me just make you a quick rectangle so that we can all be on the same page about where the fairy fire is going to appear. So it's a 20-foot cube, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
So here's your cube. You want to put it like right here.
Yeah, that's good.
All right. So they need to make dex saves.
Uh-oh.
So, between rolling a 5 and a 2 on the die, I ended up with a total of 2 and -1. So yeah, both of these two slimes are granting advantage to anyone who wants to attack them going forward until concentration is lost.
I didn't get the wizard.
No, you did not.
Damn it. Oh, you got the blob.
Yeah, he. Let me see. Well, yeah, you know that he was further back from them. He backed up quite a bit further into the fray back there.
So we just don't know there.
All right. Next up, Genric, is there anything else you want to do? Do you want to give out another inspiration?
Yeah, I'll give it back. I'll give another one to Barbie.
Alrighty. So
Cool.
you have been
Thank you.
re-upped. And then you've got one more of those to give, right?
Okay. Yep.
All right. And next up is Mata.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to move behind Ragnar because I trust him to take care of me. And then I'm going to turn Barbie into a T-Rex.
Oh no! Wait! Hold!
What? Oh yeah. That's
Please.
my one.
Please.
Oh yeah, how high's the ceiling?
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
it's not about the ceiling necessarily.
Please, please, please.
Come on.
I think I have
come
one more
on.
level. Is that what you're looking for?
I'm looking for the challenge rating of a T-Rex.
Oh, it might
It's
be too
8. You can't turn her into a T-Rex because she's not high enough level.
high. Okay, then turn her into something. Okay, we can still turn her into something big.
Giant ape, I believe, is 6.
All right,
Do it.
yeah, let's do the 8. That's 100. What is that? 157.
Let's see. Just let me confirm real quick before I give you bad information.
Okay.
This is gonna be great when he turns her.
Giant
Oh,
ape
what?
is 7, so you can do giant ape.
Okay, let's do an 8 then. Is that good with you, Barbie? You want to be a giant ape? Motion?
I love it.
All right, cool.
Alrighty. And then we'll just give you a second health bar here because the giant ape has 157 hit points.
And I'm just going to stay behind Ragnar.
Understood.
Ooh, ooh,
Okay.
ooh, 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 ooh.
Alrighty. so that happened. All right, Scab, what do you want to do?
Real quick, talk to me about these braziers on the back wall. Are they, how high are they? Can I get them?
They're
Are they poles?
I mean, they're approximately 10 feet across. They've got it's an open design, so they've got thinner legs, but so it's a bowl with coals on top that is emitting light, and then the 4 inch thick bronze metal legs that end in a ring on the floor of more bronze, so you can kind of see the back wall through them.
How high up is the lip of the bowls?
Lip of the bowls would be about 3 feet off the ground.
Awesome. Okay, I'm going to again use my bonus action to disengage.
Understood.
From these guys, and then I'm going to travel as far as I can towards the painting slash, or what is that? It's a carpet of some sort, right? Like a tapestry.
No, it looks like an oil painting.
An oil painting. Yeah. I want to try and reach that and grab it off the wall or pull it down off the wall if I've got the reach for it.
How tall are you?
3 feet 2 inches.
Okay. I need you to make an athletics check because it was over the table. You could see the whole thing from over the table. So it's about 6 feet on the wall. Okay. So you are able to kind of scrabble and get a hold of it. But it's really fixed there. It's surprisingly hard to move. Like you get your hand underneath the edge of it, and you're able to hold yourself up by holding onto the painting and putting pressure on your feet against the wall. So that's kind of where you stop in this.
Wow.
Is you are holding the painting back.
Okay. So as I'm yanking on it, I'm going to say, Saneric, burn this thing! And that's it for me.
Understood. Next up, the slimes. Who 5, 10, 15, 20. That one is actually going to start trying to ooze up the wall after you, so it's going to get about 10 foot or to you on the wall there. I'm going to make a stupid roll real quick. Okay. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I had the idea, and I think it's funny. So the slime that's next to the fire, having been hit by it twice, is actually going to try and attack the flaming sphere. Because it doesn't know any better. It's got an intelligence of 4. Or 2. Sorry. It doesn't have an intelligence of 4. It has an intelligence of 2. So we're going to try... Yeah, it was a 17 that hits. So... Seneric, go ahead and roll me another... Alright, so it takes another 4 damage. Why did I do this to myself? And then it's going to try and just ooze away from it. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20. And then the other one... what are you gonna do? Let's give you another roll as well.
Wouldn't it be taking 8 damage?
Why?
Why?
With the +4 bonus to the damaging spells.
Oh, yeah, okay. So that would be 8. So I'll subtract another 4 from it. Alright. And this one is going to see the massive ape and go, yes, bring me a challenge. 5, 10, 15, 20. It's going to try and slap its pseudopod against the ape's shoulder. Or ankle. And it hits. That form takes 10 bludgeoning and 4 acid damage.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right. Next up are your friends, the puddings. Yeah, I think this one's just gonna have like no, come back to me. So it's gonna make an attack against Cynric. What is your AC, Cynric?
16.
16. It just barely misses by 1. Ah. Okay, fine. All right, and then the other 2 are going to ooze up and try and get a hold of the ape. So one of them is going to get advantage. The other is not. So first one with advantage, 18 to hit, which I believe hits. And then the other one is only a 14, but the ape's AC...
It's 12.
12?
My
Yeah,
armor
so that
class?
hits too.
Yeah.
Alright, so you take a total of 10 bludgeoning and 39 acid damage between the 2 attacks.
The puddings
So a
are
total
nasty.
of 49.
Wow, did you get that?
Alright,
You just took
That
49.
sucks.
Ragnar.
She just took 49 damage, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but I have a lot as an ape, so I'm down to 94.
Oh, it's her.
No.
Okay.
All right, this is what I'm going to do. I want to move to the right. No, that's a okay. It's right here. Now I can still see the 2 pudding twins over there, even
Yeah.
past her, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of see you
So
moving
that
around
was-
in between her legs.
That was my move. I'm going to Toll the Dead on the farthest one north.
Okay. That's
And
a
you
have
wisdom
on your-
save. It fails. Oh, does it fail? So it takes
Oh.
the 16 necrotic.
That didn't kill it though, eh?
Nope.
Well,
Haven't done a
bloody
whole lot of
hell.
damage to it since Barbie split it.
Okay. That was a cantrip.
Yep. So
I
you've
can
got a bonus
still do
action
a
you can use to
spell.
cast a spell.
I can use my bonus action. Okay. I got a spiritual weapon up, but it doesn't really have a target. You can move the spiritual weapon 20 feet, right?
And attack with it in the same turn, yeah.
Okay. Can I move that, or you have to move it?
I have to move it for right now because of I'm the one who made the image.
All right. So I could do that, or I could cast a spell, eh?
Yep.
Oh. Yeah, I could only cast a bonus action spell though,
Correct.
right?
And I will say that if you want to cast a leveled spell and use your spiritual weapon in the same turn, you can do that. You don't have to cast cantrips with it. Out.
So I could still do. I could do healing word.
Yeah, you can do healing word.
Okay, I'm gonna do healing word on myself
All right.
because I got hammered by that last pudding.
All right. What level?
So I get all sorts of crazy stuff on this. It's 1d4 plus my spell casting modifier, which is what?
It's your wisdom modifier.
Which is wisdom. 4.
4. Okay.
Okay. Plus the level of the spell,
Plus
which is 1. It's 1. Healing
Right.
word's a level 1.
Right. Plus
So
the
it's a
level of the
D4.
spell, plus 2.
D4 plus 4 plus 1 is 5. And then because I'm a disciple of life, no, I'm a blessed healer. I also get 2 hit points plus 1 additional per level of the spell.
That's what I was getting at.
That's 3 plus 4 is 7.
Plus a
Plus
D4.
the D4. Just 7 plus a D4?
Yep.
Okay. So we do this. So 9. So I go up
9 health
9.
back.
All right. So let me do that. Back up. Wait. I should have been down at 21. I must have done that wrong. So I'm up to 30 now.
Okay.
My last one didn't stick, I guess.
Weird.
So 30. Okay.
All right. So you
I
are
didn't
bloodied.
I didn't enter it right the last time. I should have been at 21. Now I'm at 30.
All right. Well,
Okay. And I will move my
you
spiritual
cannot,
weapon over.
So you have to use the bonus action to move the spiritual weapon. So
Okay,
it's
so
stuck
that's
where
it
it is.
then.
Yep.
Well, it's me turn.
Cedric, what do you want to do?
Burn the painting.
Well, I really like Scab's idea there. I don't think my flaming spear can reach that. Actually, wait. I can cast a spell, can't I? Because
Yeah.
I'm not casting. Well, sorry. I thought I couldn't cast a spell because flaming spear is concentration.
You
That
can
yeah.
as long as it's not a concentration spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as it's not an additional concentration spell, you can cast any spell you want while it's active.
Then I will use my bonus action to move flaming spear over east to the putting over there.
Okay.
And I will cast flame bolt directly at the big important painting.
All right. So go ahead. Well, I need to make the roll. You failed the roll, so go ahead and roll me the 2d6 for the flame sphere. All right. An additional 8 damage. He's not looking good. Not anymore. All right. And then you're going to cast flaming bolt on the painting.
Yep, firebolt.
Alrighty. So go ahead and give me an attack roll. For flaming or firebolt, whatever.
Show us what you got. Yeah.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay. So, what you see is that as you cast the firebolt at the painting, there is a bit of a shimmer of a barrier that it hits and then barely squeezes through before affecting the painting itself. And now, I'd say at the left shoulder of the man in armor, there is a scorch mark that has appeared on it.
On the painting.
On the painting.
Do we hear
And-
anything in the room?
Yeah, you hear him scream out and go, "No!" And the sound of clomping boots getting closer to you.
I might want to move.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, never mind. I'm not going to move.
Okay. Let me check. I'm trying to find one of my books here real quick. There we are. That's what I want. Where are you?
Good play, Scab. Good play. And
There we
same
go.
it.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Yep. Yep. Okay. All right. Yeah, that sounds good. So he is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep. Okay. So let's be economical about this. So there's the clumping of feet, and then some kind of a strange whooshing sound.
Uh-oh.
Whoosh.
Make sure that I'm doing this appropriately. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay. So Where were you? You were there. 30, and then I need... That'll work. Alright. And then you go there. And then from below Ragnar, there is the whoosh of... Oh, how do I... Which thing? Yes. A ghostly skeletal hand springs into existence around, or attempting to clutch at your neck. Unfortunately, it does not hit, so you're able to smack it away before it's able to get a hold of you. But that is the...
Was that?
Huh?
Who was it hitting?
It was attempting to go to Centeric for attacking the painting.
Okay.
All right, next up, Barbie Aprian.
Okay. Barbie Apron is going to take her big fist and slam it down on top of the slug that's right above me.
Okay.
And
So
hope it doesn't splatter into 8 things.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll, or just roll a d20, and then we'll see what happens, because we got to add weird numbers.
You got advantage too, right? That doesn't matter.
Well, that definitely hits. So go ahead and roll. Where is it?
Did I lose rage?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I need to do that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you lose your natural abilities when you become the creature.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
The weird combo that you can do is if you're a druid, you keep your mental abilities when you wild shape, so you can wild shape as being rage.
Wow,
Or go into a rage as you are wild shaped. It's weird.
Oh, wow.
But possible.
That is crazy.
All right,
Okay,
so
but I can't do that. Okay.
go ahead and roll 3d10, and then we're adding 6. So you do 17 damage with the first attack. It is still alive. Go ahead and make another. You've got 2 of them. 2 big fists.
Right. Yep. So I'm going to hit the same one again.
All right. Go
I
ahead
try
and
to
roll
get rid
another
of
d20.
Okay, wait. So
Plus 9.
yeah, let me
So
think
that's
about
a total
this.
of 15,
and I
which
can't
hits.
do anything other than what an ape does, right?
It hits.
Right.
Go
It
ahead and roll me
hits?
another 3d10. You're adding 9 to these rolls.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so 3d10.
Yep, another 3d10.
There you go.
Yeah. Sploosh.
Yay!
Mara
Okay.
gets that, like, you have to take a quick step to the side to avoid getting any on you, but you can see that it's just kind of slowly oozing along the wall, but it's not coming back together again. It is completely discorporated.
I can't move without
It
moving.
is dead.
A bunch of people, so I'm gonna stay. Okay, I am staying where I am because I'll get hammered by all kinds of people if I move.
Understood. Generic.
I put my hand on Ragnar's shoulder and I cast Enhance Ability.
Ooh. Are you sure you want to do that?
Why wouldn't I want to do that?
Because it only works on skill checks and not attacks of any kind.
Well, you touch a creature bestowed a magical enhancement, choose one of the following effects. A target gains the spell.
Well, okay, then I should ask, what effect are you trying to give to him?
I think I want to give him. Your hit points are still really low, right?
30.
Okay, well you can roll. You can gain 2d hit points temporary, 2d6 temporary hit points.
Okay, yeah. So you're doing the Constitution version. Got it.
Cool. Thank you.
Or you could do bull strength. The target has advantage on strength checks, but I think you probably want the hit points.
You have anything that'll speed me up?
Let's see, choose one of the following. The
Can't
target
talk to
there's
them.
endurance. Target has advantage on Constitution checks. Oh, it also gains 2d6 temporary hit points.
Right, that's the Constitution one. Cat's Grace would be the only other one I can think of that might do speed, but I doubt it.
Bold strength has advantage on strength checks and his or her carrying capacity. Cat's grace. You're right. On dexterity checks, it also doesn't take damage from falling 20. That doesn't.
Nope. So
Yeah, you're better
I think
off.
Bull's endurance is your best bet.
Yep. Bull's endurance.
Okay, so I roll 2d6.
Somebody
Or
does.
does he?
You
I'll
do.
Thank you, dude.
Mhm. Come on, make it work.
Oops, hang on.
We're looking for 12 here, ladies and gentlemen.
6.
Well,
And those are temporary, right?
Yep. So that's the blue bar underneath your green bar.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. So that was your action. Movement, bonus action.
Bonus action.
And I think you moved 10 feet in order to do that. Or were you next to him already?
I was right next to him.
Okay, yeah.
That-
So you've
that's
got
why-
movement,
I
bonus
know.
action.
I knew that I had to touch him. I've got one more bardic inspiration. Who's beat up? Anybody?
Well,
How are you doing, Scabber?
I'm like at one step away from bloodied, but whatever. I've only been attacked by like 17 blobs. It's
Bardic
cool.
inspiration to the little green crazy man. My last one.
Nice. Sweet, yeah.
Are you in range of that?
I think it's
So
60
Spire
feet,
is
so
the-
it should be just inside.
Within
Oh
60
no,
feet.
just outside.
Oh, yeah.
Can I move? I can't move, can I?
Well, no, you can't. Remember, the big blue thing is Barbie.
yeah, so you can move.
So
Okay.
if you take one step down to the left of Ragnar, you can get him in range.
Okay.
All right. So now you can do the bardic inspiration. You've got 25 more feet of movement if you want to take it.
That's good for now.
Alrighty. Next up, Mara.
Okay, I'm going to try to dispel magic on whatever that effect that is in front of the painting or on the painting. And that's 100
Ooh.
feet.
Okay. What's the range on dispel magic?
120 feet.
Okay, then you can absolutely do that. I need you to make an intelligence check, please. So not the saving throw, the one on the left of that. If you just, it's the word intelligence in the bubble.
Actually,
Mara, that's a good one.
on checks,
Good.
saving throws, but I want to use flash genius for that.
Oh, and you can do that when somebody else makes a check?
I think you can only do it when someone else makes a check.
Oh, I mean, that sounds right. The question is, do you have to do it before or after the result is known?
It's a great question. Also, I checked it. It's both.
Yep. And it makes you a better check or saving throw. You can use your reaction to add your intelligence modifier to the roll. You can use feature number time. It doesn't say. All right. Do you want to use your reaction? Because it is a high number. I'm giving you this option.
Yeah, I'm going to use my reaction for flash genius.
All right. So then your intelligence modifier is 4?
Yes.
All right. So that's now a 23 on your dispel magic.
Good.
Yeah,
There you go,
Alright.
kid.
And you can see that there's a shimmering kind of pinkish field that it looks similar to the oozes that you have been fighting that starts to harden and become it starts to have that soap film shell that kind of coalesces and hardens and then snaps, and the painting is exposed.
Perfect. That was great.
Interesting. Okay.
that's all I can do, guys.
That was
Alright.
great. That was great.
And I take it you're not moving anywhere?
No, but I gotta stay.
All right. Next up, Scab.
Kill it, Scab!
Yeah, you're feeling a whole lot of give now, and you're having to really hold yourself on to the wall as the barrier that had been keeping it from moving is now off.
All right, I am going to try and pull the painting down off the wall now.
and you hear a big old no from the middle of the room. It is still invisible, barely, but it is. So now you're trying to pull it off the wall?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and make an athletics check, because this thing is way bigger than you are.
Come on, baby. That's good. That's good.
Okay. So you find purchase with your little goblin hook nails on the back of the wall as you get it to just barely pull up and over. And I will say that now you've got it so that it's kind of leaning. You've gotten it up off the hooks and it's starting to lean down onto the lip of the brazier. It's not like in it yet, but it is sitting kind of at an angle on top of it. And I will say that took your action to do that because it was a mighty heave.
Okay. Yeah, I'm like,
Try to run.
this is a weird dynamic. I would like to let it fall into the brazier or push it into the brazier.
You can get again.
my
It's a big painting, so it's like it's sitting against the wall and it's just on the lip. So you can use your movement to get into maybe a better position or something like that, but your action is expended for this turn.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna disengage and just let go.
Okay.
Kick off the wall and.
Yep. Let me just see if I can't give you a better visual. So that's about like there. Let's call it there now. So it's hard to do from a top-down perspective, but just imagine that it was leaning sideways. All right. Okay. So that's Gab, and next up we've got the slime, which is still next to you. And now that you're on the floor, it can just kind of ooze and get back right next to you.
When I disengage, I use my move action to run.
Oh, then where? Please represent that with running away.
I'm trying to
on the map.
There's a lot going on. Yeah.
Because positioning is important still.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 5. We'll go right there.
Got it.
Yep.
Okay.
Good. Thank you.
Alrighty. Now the slimes. So this one's going to ooze off of the wall for 10 feet and then go another 5, 10, then use an action dash 5, 10, 15. Then this one, the green ones are honing in on you because their master has given them the signal that you must be destroyed. So it's going to end up here, and both of them are going to make, or one of them, only the one, is going to be able to make an attack against you. Okay. So that is that. I believe a 21 hits.
Yes, sir.
All right, so you take 6 bludgeoning and 6 acid damage from it.
Copy.
Understood. Okay, and then and the one next to Barbie is. You know what? No, it's the call has been made, and the master says that you must be destroyed. So go ahead and make an attack of opportunity, Barbie.
Okay.
As it is going to try and slime away from you.
And so I just hit my great axe, right? Oh no, I'm sorry, 20, D20.
Yeah, just a D20, please. And we're adding 9.
Nice.
Yeah, it hits. So 3d10 plus 6. 15, 20. Oh, jeez. All right, well, it's bloodied now.
26.
That's the one that moved away.
Yeah, but, and then, so that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20. There. Those ones are mad. And then, the other two are still going to be attacking the same people. So one on Cedric. Which does not hit. Like, Sweet. All right, and then the one on Barbie,
Okay.
which cannot hit a 12. It did not hit a 12. Wow.
That was good.
All right, next up, Ragnar.
All right, I'm gonna try something crazy. It may
What are you
not
trying?
work, but we'll see. 5. Let's see. I can get to there, I think.
All right.
Okay, let's remove myself.
All right.
I said there, right?
Do a quick check. Yep, that's good.
Is the
All right,
spike still up?
I'm going to drop to one knee. I'm going to raise my shield up and point it towards those slimy guys. And
Uh-huh.
I'm going to channel divinity to turn the undead.
Interesting. Okay, so you release the pulse of Turn Undead. There's a golden aura that shines out around you, and nothing happens. These are oozes,
I
not
thought these
undead.
might be dead things.
Nope, nope. They came out of a dead thing, but they are not dead.
Well, poop.
Yep.
That's me turn.
Understood. Cynric.
We got Fireboy.
Is he awake?
Center.
Center it. Stop.
Yeah, we lost him.
Oh.
No.
Go ahead, buddy.
Oh wait, he's muted.
Well,
It's
no,
your turn.
Been muted
Go
the whole
work.
time. Right. So.
All right, cool. No, I've been here. I just accidentally hung up. Sorry about that.
Sure.
Laughing ecstatically at having completely ruined this man's ego, I'm gonna go against my better judgment. I'm gonna throw a firebolt directly at the large table in the center of the room, but not before moving the flaming spear right into the middle of those 3 oozes.
Okay. So that goes into the middle. So one of them will have to make a dex save. Also, I should say, Ragnar, when you ended your turn within 5 feet of it, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
Yeah.
Blimey.
It hasn't been a thing because they've been moving away for the most part, but yeah, it's not a friendly spear. All right, so you barely miss on that. So go ahead and roll the 2d6, well, I'm just going to say probably roll it twice. Oh yeah, roll it twice, because the one that you rammed it through failed, and then Ragnar needs his dose. So 9 for Ragnar, and 11 to my creature. Alrighty. So, and then go ahead and make an attack for the firebolt.
And you decide to light the table on fire instead of the
Painting?
Yep.
painting?
The paint's been
so-
destroyed for all 8 years. I'm just destroying the rest of the stuff.
It's not destroyed. It's hanging on the brazier.
So, yep, you light a small fire that's starting there, and it looks like it might catch some chemicals. We'll see. But yeah, there's a fire that is starting to spread there. Movement, bonus action, or movement, I should say. You've already used your bonus.
Nope, I'm gonna stay right here.
Understood.
I need to do a con save for the thorns for last time I got popped.
Oh yeah, that's
It drops it.
okay. So the thorns are gone. Good to know. Alrighty. So that is that, and then we go to that. Yeah. And there is just a bestial howl from the middle of the room, and a stomping noise before he stands here.
Where?
In between Generic and Cynric,
Oh, there he
and
is.
You see him grab for the greatsword that has been at his side this whole time, and he almost literally hulks out as like his muscles begin to bulge and veins on all his forehead pop out, and he looks angry and powerful.
Ooh,
Awesome.
that's scary.
Barbie, kill him! Barbie!
So he's within my range as well.
Next to you.
I believe so. If you've got a 10-foot range as a giant ape.
Okay, so he's in my range.
Probably. Yes.
So I'm going
I can say
to take a
definitively
big
yes.
fist. Okay, so I'm turning and looking at the bad guy, and I'm going to hit him with my fist.
You can certainly try.
I can certainly try.
Yep.
So that's a D20.
Yep. Plus 9. That does
That's
hit.
9.
So go
Okay.
ahead and roll damage.
Oh, are you kidding me?
3d10. Wow.
Wow, that was so bad.
All right.
So
he
then I
maintains
have,
his 4.
I have another.
You
Huh?
do have another attack.
Yeah, I'm going to hit again.
Okay.
D20.
You just barely miss.
Oh,
Oh, wait, I have the inspiration.
No, you already used it.
No, I got a second one.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She got a second.
Okay, cool.
I got a second one, so I'm going to use it. That's a D8, right?
Yep. That's another D8.
Okay, hold on. I think I need to do it. Oh, wait, sorry.
I'll let you hit now.
Okay. So then
Yep.
a D10.
Turned your 16 into a 24. So that does hit. So 3d10. So 17 plus 6. Oh, right. The first one was still plus 6. So I need to subtract another 3. Or 6. Sorry. Alright. So that, and then minus. Okay. Cool. And then he needs to. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Ah. Yeah. Okay. So again, he maintains his rage. And unless you want to move or anything,
Well, if I move it, the one guy's gonna hit me again.
more than likely.
Hold on just a second. Let me think about this. 94. How tall is the ceiling?
You're brushing up against it.
Is it rough? Like, can I grab holds of things and move forward? Or I guess it's so low that it doesn't matter if I wanted to try to swing on the ceiling
No.
towards
no,
the
yeah.
table. Okay, it's just low enough. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Like it's just high enough that you're not knocking your head as you're standing there in a generally ape stance.
I think I'm gonna risk getting hit. I think the fire thing is kind of pretty, and I'm gonna go moving in that direction.
Okay.
30 feet.
So can you just do your thing in steps, please? Just take one step at a time as you're moving.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
You gotta stop. You gotta let go of it each step.
Each time. Okay.
Yeah.
1.
I think that was 2.
No, that's 1.
No, I think it was 1 because I was up there.
That was 1.
So you want me to do it again?
Yes.
Like that?
So you're going to run into him.
2. Go again.
3.
Next.
That's 20, right?
Right.
Yeah, 4.
I'm going to go sideways and go 1 that way.
That's 2.
Okay, and I'm just going to stay there.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so close.
No, I mean 1 more over. I'm going to go there.
It's a giant ape speed 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's actually 40, but
It said 30.
oh,
Maybe I'm on
yeah.
ape and not giant ape.
No, if you're looking at it, then you've probably got it right.
Okay.
All right. So next up is Genric. The guy has just appeared next to you, and he looks mad.
So actually, Robert, do you get hit of opportunity because
No. Oh yes, I do get the one from
Yeah.
the pudding. That's just normal.
Speed
that
is
hits.
40.
So take another 9 bludgeoning and 14 acid for a total of 23 damage. And your ape form is now bloodied.
Oh, see, I was looking at
Oh wow.
So less than half health.
So I should go.
So her speed is 40, so she could do 10 more feet.
I'm sorry, I was
I thought
looking
so.
at ape, not giant ape, this
Yeah,
whole
that makes a
time.
difference.
So I just want to go 2 more then. 1 down and 1 over.
Okay, sounds good. Next up, Generic.
I think I'm going to polymorph into a giant ape.
Okay. And I'll say that you have to kind of shift over to make space for yourself, as there are now 2 giant apes, and you have an additional 157 health.
Cool.
Okay, so that was your action. To cast Polymorph.
Okay.
Do you want to move at all?
No, I'm good where I am.
Understood. Then next up is Mara.
I'm gonna move my 30 feet so that the apes aren't in the way, and I'm gonna try to hit a fireball to that painting.
Oh my. Okay.
Thank God.
So centered at the painting?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't think anybody's in the way, or I don't know.
All right. Yeah. Okay. There's your fireball.
Wow.
All right. Do damage.
I haven't done
It's a
this for a
painting.
while.
You can't
so
avoid it. Just do damage.
I hit a fireball.
No, she's just supposed to roll a dice.
So
Yeah, just do the damage.
8d6. Yeah.
How many do you think?
86.
8d6, so 4 and 4. Okay.
Wow.
Pretty sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think that is the worst fireball I have ever seen.
Pafoof.
It's something. Well, you probably lit it on fire, so that's good.
Yeah. So it's like, I will say that it does not light it on fire, but it is certainly singed, and there's like little bits that look like they could catch. Like, it's at the it's close to the flash point for it, but it's not put over that edge yet. Especially as you're getting a sense that the painting itself is also magical in a way, so it's able to resist a bit of this damage on its own.
Cool.
All right, I will stay what I am.
All right. Then next up we got Scab.
Scab is going to disengage again.
Yup.
He is going to run 20 feet here, 25 feet, 30 feet.
Okay.
He's going to try and save and cover. And then, as his action, he is going to cast Spike Growth again. And he's going to do it right here for the center point of that blob.
Okay. Gotcha.
That's great.
Yeah.
All right.
What's it called? Oh, good.
And it was 20 foot.
Yes, sir.
All right. There you go. All right. We'll pull it up one, I think.
Yep.
To there. Perfect.
Gorgeous.
Ouch.
That's great. That's great.
Ouch. Okay. And here's where things get tricky.
Whoa.
I'm tricky already.
So, for this turn, each of the slimes is going to disappear back in through the cracks in the grout and the stonework beneath them
Oh, nice.
temporarily. So they're not, you don't know where they are for now, but they're going to go underneath and below where the spikes appeared.
Son of a bitch.
Shame.
All of them are just the ones that were in the circle.
Only the green ones.
Okay, the green ones. Okay.
Sneaky.
Sure.
Okay. And then next up are the black ones, one of which, now with advantage on its roll, is going to try and attack Senric again, because it's flanking with its boss. That finally definitely hits. All right. So, Senric, you take the 6 bludgeoning and 18 acid damage, and your AC is permanently decreased by 1 until you can get your armor fixed.
Cool. I also need to roll for concentration.
Yes, you do. And the DC is actually 12 instead of 10.
Come on, buddy. Click that button.
Oh, god damn it. My character sheet's broken. Oh, never mind. I got it sorted.
Well, that's good.
Take-
Constitution saving throw. Oh no!
Oh.
Oh,
Did you have inspiration?
No.
No. Okay. So the flaming sphere drops.
Bummer.
If
Okay,
I could, I wouldn't bother using Flash of Genius anymore.
Uh,
I like
it's an ally. It, like you said, it's an ally that you can see makes a saving throw. So I don't think it works on you.
I read through it again. It says when you or another creature you can see within 30 feet of you makes an ability check or saving throw.
Okay. So do you want to use it?
No.
No. Okay. So holding on to it. All right.
We ever really see ourselves, Coda?
Okay. So that was that, and then all the other slime can see is giant ape. So it's going to try and attack the giant ape. Oops. Keep using the wrong button.
Which one?
The new giant ape, not the old giant ape.
Oh.
It hits. You take 7 bludgeoning and 28 acid to your ape form, and then I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as ape, which so you get a +4 to the roll. So it's a D20 +4, and you need to clear a 17.
So I roll a 20?
Yeah, roll a 20, and then we're going to add 4 to what you rolled, and then if it's... You barely hold on to the form.
Wow.
Good.
Cool.
Lucky dog. That's why you don't polymorph yourself, crazy man.
All right.
that is so fun.
So that is the end of the slime's actions. Next up is Ragnar.
All right. I'm going to toll the dead on the pudding that just attacked the ape.
All right. So it needs to make a wisdom save. Oh, I have things set up for this, but I didn't use them, so now I gotta... What's your spell save DC?
Let me check. It is 15.
It barely clears it with a 15.
So you don't get, he doesn't take that,
Nope,
right?
does not take damage.
Okay, that was just a cantrip though, so I still got
Yep.
more stuff I can do.
Yes, you
Do
do.
more stuff.
You've still got your spiritual weapon, and you can use bonus action to do whatever you want to do a bonus action with.
So the spiritual weapon is a bonus action to move it though, right?
Yes,
So if I did that, I couldn't do any other
correct.
bonus action. But I still have an action.
You used your action to cast Toll the Dead.
Oh, the dead was an action. Okay. Okay. Let's see what my range is to certain things. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, that's too far. Dang, nabbit. I can still move though.
So what on my weapons?
Okay. I'm going to move. See how far I can move. Okay, I'm gonna go there. Is that on the table? Can I be on the table?
Yeah, you can hop up onto the table.
Okay. And then for my bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word on Scab.
Alrighty.
So it's a D4. So
Wait, no, you already used your bonus. No, this is the. Sorry, continue. My apologies.
okay, so it's 1D4.
Slash R.
Did I do that?
Where'd you turn the water?
Oh, /R first. Okay.
Yep, and then you can add 7.
So you get 11 points back, and then I get something out of that too, right?
I believe you get the level of the spell plus 2.
So healing. So it's 3 points to me, and
Yes.
that's a use of 1 first level spell. Okay.
Yes.
So I get 3 points back. All right, got it. That's my turn.
Cool. Cendric.
Okay. I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage and then move.
How are you getting a bonus action to disengage?
Hmm?
So disengage is normally a full action unless you're a rogue or a monk.
I'm unfamiliar with the rules on that.
Yeah, so the reason that Scab has been able to disengage as a bonus action is because they have 2 levels in Rogue, which gives them the Cunning Action feature, which says you can disengage as a bonus action. Normally, the disengage action is a full action to use.
Okay, then I'm going to do some fancy footwork here. I'm going to move 1 square south of Big Bad like this, that he doesn't get an attack opportunity, but the slime will.
Okay, so that's going to be 10 feet of movement because you have to go 1, 2.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
so
fine.
just so we're clear. All right, and then the Puddin. Puddin's going to try and get his Sutapod on you. That hits. And you take 5 bludgeoning and 18 acid.
Ow.
I
Ouch.
forgot to input damage last time. So, oh wait, my token is damage.
Right, because you got hit for a total of 24 from the last one.
Okay, sorry, I forgot to input damage from the last one, so I had the Constitution save to do.
Yep. So you took 24 from the last one from full health, which brought you to 19, and this one just did 23 damage.
So I'm unconscious. Okay.
Yes, you are. So there goes the rest of your turn.
Well, I had plans.
That's nice.
As he fell to the ground, he says, TPK forever.
All right.
TPK forever.
So you are unconscious on death's door. Well, guess whose turn it is?
Jeff. Ego.
Yup.
Ego has Carpathian kitten envy.
Yeah. He needs a kid go. What is he? We go the execute.
Ego the destroyer.
That's true.
Thank you.
Yeah. I can see no reason why he would not come down with his great sword upon you. So he's going to make an attack. Because you are unconscious, it's an automatic crit. And he crit anyway with his advantage. So that's an absolute hit. You take 14 slashing and 22 force damage. So that's 36, which is more than your bloodied value in health. So you are dead immediately, no saving throws, with just most of your head cleaved off. There's like nearly headless Nick. He missed cutting that last bit by an inch. So you are fully dead. And then with his second attack, he is going to turn to the giant ape that's next to him and say, "You're next." And he's going to make another greatsword attack with advantage, because that's a thing he's got. So yeah, that hits. You take 4 slashing and 17 force, and I need you to make another Constitution saving throw. And okay, you do succeed. So you are still ape. And that's the end of his turn. Hey, Barbie.
Oh, Barbie.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
You gotta get that.
Oh. Damn.
You're muted, Barbie, if it matters.
I was just chatting away. So I'm gonna I can throw the rock at him so I don't have to move closer, and I'm gonna hit the bad guy.
All right.
with
You
a
only get
D20.
1 rock attack as opposed to 2 fists.
Oh, I didn't know that.
What's the range on fists?
Fist is 10 feet. So no, then I'll do a fist, and I'll move.
You
Is
only need
it
to move
one
5
up?
feet.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna move like that, and then I'm good, right?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going after the fists.
Yep.
Here's a D20.
That hits.
That hits. Is it
20.
Yes.
Because you had
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, sorry. Okay. And so then I do
3d10.
3d10.
Plus 6. Ow.
24.
25.
And okay, 25. And then I do it again. Whoa, that's a crit.
Okay. Hold on a second. I need to... Oh, nope. That's not what I want to do. Okay, so he maintains a concentration from the first one. Go ahead and so roll me 6d10 now.
So I'm going to do 2 3s.
Okay. And then we add 6. So that's
44.
44.
Is it 6 on each? Oh.
No, it's 6
6
total.
to the first attack, 6 to the second.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, 38 plus 6 is 44. All right, this I don't have high hopes for this now.
But I still could do things, right?
You can move. Oh, you've already moved.
He
I moved
maintains
5.
concentration on his spell, be it against all odds.
He did?
He did. He's looking terrible. You can still move if you want, but he's alive and just like it's only the fury that is holding him together right now.
Okay, I'm just gonna stay where I am.
Okay. Next up, Genric. Mighty Ape Genric. Would you like to roll me a d20, please?
Kendrick, pound.
That definitely hits. Roll damage.
Yes, come on.
Roll 20 again.
No,
D-
it's
no,
3d10.
Oh,
He
3D.
Yes! He did it! He did it!
6, 31.
How do you want to do this?
I am so pissed at what he did to my buddy Cendric that I am gonna rip him to bits. I'm gonna grab his head, pull it off,
Yep.
and then I'm gonna grab his body and do what was that creature? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I think.
Yeah, you're gonna do the Hulk.
Like in Dungeons
You're
and
gonna do the
Dragons.
Hulk on what's left. So you get a good grip around his body. You get your fingers just around his neck. He screams out in pain as you stretch those ligaments to their fullest. You see
one thing.
Huh?
Let me add something. Because Barbie, you did the heavy lifting. You grab one arm, I grab one arm.
Well, hold on. Well, yeah, hold on. So you rip that head off, and about 6 inches of spine come with it. And then you toss the body over to Barbie, and you draw and quarter what's left.
Make a wish.
Yeah, we got the wishbone.
Yep.
That's great.
He is very dead.
Nice. Nice. Excellent, guys.
We still got.
All right. There are still slimes about.
Well, it's Mara's turn, right?
Well, technically, he's got another attack. That was more just flavor of the ripping. So
We take him out so we can.
That one slime's not even bloody. Can I move up to him and pound him?
yeah, go ahead and. Or do you want to pound the bloodied slime or the non-bloodied? Because the bloodied slime is still next to you and might get an attack if you move away from it.
Oh, there's one next to me. I can't
Yeah.
see him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's right
take,
here.
take him out. Yeah.
There. Okay, I got confused. Yeah, I'll pound on the bloodied one.
Yep. All right, go ahead and make an attack. D20 plus 9.
Oh.
That still hits. Okay, unfortunately, it did not have advantage, so you got to roll 3d10 now.
Oh, 3d10.
Yeah,
Okay,
not
I got
another
you.
d20. Roll 3d10. Add 6, so that's 27 damage and bludgeoning. I might be more specific. It's still alive, but not looking good. All right, and then do you want to move anywhere?
No, because I would give him an attack of it.
All right, next up, Mara.
Okay. I'm gonna stay where well, you know what? I think I'm gonna move just a little bit, maybe over there, and then I'm gonna go ahead and try to hit this guy right here with Toll of the Dead.
Okay, so the one that has not been touched, you're going to try and hit with Toll the Dead.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so he's going to make his wisdom saving throw, which is over here. I keep pushing the wrong button, and he fails. I'm not surprised.
Thank God. And so, do I need it to hit a 2d8?
Yeah, 2d8.
Look at you.
11 damage. Nice. Anything else?
Nope, that's all I can do, really.
Understood. Next up, Scab.
Scab. I am going
Scabber.
to. What do I got?
Oh, we still got the 3 other ones. If they can be, maybe they can't be someone.
We're gonna move 30 feet here. Gonna drop Hunter's Mark on this guy.
All right, so the field goes away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so you put Hunter's Mark onto him. Understood.
And we're going to go for our 2 attacks.
2 attacks. Nice. That's a definite hit. And then don't forget your d6 of extra damage. And that's another hit and another d6 of extra damage. Alright, another 4 damage on top of that. And piercing. Alright, that's all of your ability to do things. Next up, the oozes are going to ooze back out of the floor. And they had moved. And then they're going to ooze to the closest heat source. So 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15. All right. Unfortunately, because of all of that, I'm going to say that they do not have their action this turn to do anything with. But the puddings do. All right. So we've got the one that is next to the ape, which is going to do its... Oh, no, it's not one. That's the one. Just going to make pseudopod attack. It hits. Go ahead. So Constitution saving throw. You've got to beat a 12 because you took 9 bludgeoning and 16 acid for a total of 25. You succeed. You are still not knocked out of monkey form.
Good.
Next up, other ooze.
How much damage was that, Robert?
25. I got it marked out on your token.
Oh, thanks.
Yep. Other ooze is going to... Actually, no. Hold on. That ooze is going to try and make a decision. It's got 3 potential targets. So who does he go for? Clockwise from the top. Wow. Okay. Fine. Fine. All right. It's going to go after Barbie. So 1 pseudopod attack against Barbie. That hits. So you take 19 total damage from 7 bludgeoning and 12 acid. Then we go to Ragnar.
Okay, Ragnar is going to use an action to disengage.
Understood.
And let me see how far I can go. I have to go around those guys, right?
Depending on where you want to go, yeah.
Go, let's see.
Can't cut corners.
Yes, you have to go up 1.
Would that work?
So the issue is here. You got to get to here
Yeah.
before you can start.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that one.
Yep.
That's good?
Yep, that's good.
Okay. So I can get to that square. All right. So I'm going to run to that square.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to move now. I think that was this one?
One left.
One,
Nope. Up,
One-
left.
One left. That one.
That's right.
that's right. So 2 over now.
That one?
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm going to yell to Scab as I'm running by. Keep the way clear for me to get over to the laddie who's got dead. And then I am going to have my spiritual weapon move for my bonus action.
Okay. And where would you
Can I
like
do
it to
that?
move?
5, 10, 15, 20. I would like to move it downwards. So south and west 1. South 3 and west 1.
There?
That's good.
All right. Okay,
And-
next.
That's me turn.
Yep, that's everything. So, Barbie.
I think there's some it's Barbie, wasn't? Oh, he's dead. Okay, right, he's dead.
Yep.
Okay, so I am going to hit it pudding,
All right. So, D20.
and that's D20.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
3 to 10.
Okay, so that's 17 for the first hit. Try again.
Okay, then try again.
Still a hit.
That's so crazy.
No AC.
That was better.
And that does 25. It is now bloodied.
Thank God.
Buddy.
All right. Next, do you want to move? Do anything else?
I'm not in your way. I'm staying where I am.
Understood. Next up is Generic.
Okay, I want to cast Stinking Cloud on these.
I mean, I'd love for you to be able to do that, but you're a monkey.
Oh, I'm an ape. Okay. So
Darn.
just
Just
so
go
I'm just
walk
gonna
around.
on this one again.
Hidden.
Okay. Squish it. D20. That hits. Roll
3d10.
damage. 3d10.
There you
Eagle
go.
squish.
Good. Good.
It
Come
squishes
over
out.
and block for me, lad. Lad, I need you to block for me.
What do you
Trying
need
to get to the dead one.
Okay.
So move.
So he should move over by the green ones.
If he gets my message, that's all I can
What
say.
do you want me to do? Move over?
That's
Just
up
get
to
out of the
you.
way?
Choose a side.
I need to get out of your way, right, Ragnar?
No,
Just
block the.
just go. Just do it. You're a monkey.
I can't.
You can't put
I
this
can't
much
say
thought
anymore.
into it.
No.
All right. So that's where you go. Is that it?
Yep.
All right. Next up, Mara.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and move. I'm sorry. Trying to get over it. I'm trying to. Why does that one keep coming up? Is it because I'm underneath there? I'm just moving 30 feet.
All right.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and do, can I get all three of the green guys with the fireball, or only two?
Let us check. You can get all three. Let me put this down to boom. Yeah.
Woohoo!
Let's try.
All right. So you're putting all three of the green guys in the fireball. Call it there. Okay. So then they need to make saving throws. Oh god. 1. -1. 2. Natural 18 or natural 20 turned into an 18 and 9. So the one in the middle will have made the save, but the other two absolutely fail.
And we're already bloodied. Yeah. Crispy
So
time.
go ahead and roll me the 8d8 or 8d6. Sorry,
Come on, Mara.
8d6, d6, babe.
6.
Oh,
Yeah,
D6.
my apologies. I said the wrong thing.
Here we go.
All right, so the one in the middle takes 12, and the two on the outside both take 24 and are singed and evaporate and just like chunk up into
Great job, Mara.
Yep. horrible corpses. All right. Anything else?
Nope,
Nope.
it's good.
Okay. Scab.
Is my view of this guy obscured?
Partially, he's got a small bonus to his AC, but it's not really gonna matter.
Let's go ahead and take 2 more at him.
All right. That hits. And that definitely hits. And then don't forget
you
your
find
extra
Mark?
dice.
Yeah.
You have Hunter's Mark?
Yep.
Alrighty. So still standing, but not looking so great anymore.
That's
Next
the
up-
big one, right?
It's the black.
Yeah, it's the big one on the
Oh,
side here.
what size is he?
Large.
Okay. I'm going to use my Fury of the Small to add an extra 7 points of damage.
Okay. Looking even more hurt, but still alive.
Okay.
Yep. All right, and
That's a lot.
then
That's good.
2 bodies, 2 choices. Let's see what happens. Okay, he's gonna go for Scab. 5, 10, 15, 20, and 5. So able to dash to there, but not able to actually do damage. And then the black one is going to have to also make a choice. And he's going to choose the top monkey. So the generic monkey. Try and make a pseudopod attack. which hits barely. You take 4 bludgeoning and 11 acid damage.
Okay.
And then I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, and you only need to beat a 10.
Nope.
Oh no! The monkey form drops. Not that I think it was going to matter for much longer in this combat, but it is important to note the monkey form has dropped.
All right.
Okay.
Monkey down.
Monkey down.
Monkey down. Monkey down.
All right. So that was both of them, and then Ragnar.
All right. I will use my action. No, let's see. What can I do?
Yeah. Can I get over there and
How far can you go? 25?
That's not the point.
I can only go 25. Yeah, so I'm going to move 25 feet.
Okay.
You figure out where that's going to be. Can I go through that one pudding there?
Yeah.
He's dead.
It's essentially a puddle on the ground in several of those squares. Sometimes it's
So
fun
it's gonna
to
burn
leave
the
the
bottoms.
remnants of your kills for you to remember.
It'll burn. It's going to burn the bottoms of my shoes, right?
Yeah, a little bit, but it'll be fine.
All right. You go there.
Yep.
And
You can use your action to dash if you so choose.
I know, but I don't see the point because I'll
Alright.
get where I'm going on the next turn. So I'll use my bonus action to move the spiritual weapon to where it's. I know it can't flank, but the flanking position with the guy,
Understood.
and have it attack.
All right. So just go ahead and again do the guiding bolt in order to see if it hits, and then we'll do the damage separate.
And it doesn't get advantage, right?
No,
Because of flanking. Okay.
you don't need it. That still hits.
Okay.
So you got 17.
Well, no, that would be guiding bolt. So it's 1d8 plus wisdom modifier, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, wisdom is 4, so hang on. 1d8,
Yes,
so 9.
9 damage. Just confirming real quick. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, 1d8 plus whiz.
Okay, and so that's my bonus action and my move. And for
Your main
see, spiritual
action.
weapon. What's that?
You've still got your main action to do things with.
Yeah. Is anybody hurt over there that really needs healing up, other than the dead one?
Well, what about Jen? I don't. Jen.
I can't do anything for him yet.
Oh, Jenrick, not Zenrick.
Oh, Mark, how's your health?
My health is good. I
Okay.
got 45.
Well then, heck with it. I'm going to heal myself again.
Yeah, do.
So I will do. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just do healing word.
Can't. You used your bonus action.
Oh, I thought you could do.
You can
One-
do 2
oh,
bonus
'cause-
actions in the same turn.
Oh, healing word is a okay. So then,
Yeah.
just cure wounds.
There you go. All right, so D8
I will
plus
touch
7.
myself on the head.
Yep. And do you want to
What
increase
is
the
it?
level of that?
Yeah, I'll make it a level 3.
Okay. So D8 plus 9.
Good.
Or no, 3d8 plus 9. My apologies. So,
24.
all right. 24 healing to yourself. All right. And then we go to
Yeah.
Barbie. There is the one slime that is next to you, standing over the corpse of, or nearly decapitated corpse of your dead friend.
And I want to hit him.
Okay, go for it. Roll
Right,
d20.
so 20.
Well, the first one definitely
Oh,
hit.
sorry.
That's fine.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do
Go
that.
ahead and roll
Okay.
damage.
25.
and that one
Wow.
also squishes out into the world, completely dead.
Okay, so now we've got just the green ones left, the one green one, right?
Yep, just the one green one on the right.
Well, I guess I will go in that direction, 40 feet, right?
Yep.
You want me to do it one at a time?
No, this is fine. I was kind of fishing for if you made it into his range because he had a really cool spell on that gave him extra damage.
Oh.
So that was it. I was just checking to make sure that you were being careful, really. But yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I want to go
That's,
here.
yeah, that should do it. All right. Next up is Genric. Hey, you are no longer a giant monkey. You are standing on the corpse of basically just the torso of a completely dismembered Vigo, and there is the slime to the left. There's only the slime to the right.
That's all that's left.
That's all that's left.
Perfect. He couldn't possibly get to me now. That was really smart.
Well, then I'll just shoot my light crossbow at him.
All right, go ahead and make an attack. You hit. You do 5 piercing damage.
Taking I have an extra attack.
Nope. Well, unless you
Oh, I
took
know.
College of Swords, yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
'Cause I
yeah,
did
then
take
you got a
College.
second attack.
Awesome.
That also hits
And that
for
yellow.
an additional 1 damage.
And that's it. I'm just gonna go.
Wait
Over
a
it.
minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me check something.
Okay.
Oh no, you really have no dexterity modifier. Okay. Not what I was expecting. My apologies. Okay, so that clears that up. So movement, bonus action.
I'm gonna go over to Senric and try to stick his head back on his body, just kind of hold him in place.
Okay.
It's okay, buddy. It's all right.
It'll be okay. All right, next up, Mara.
Okay, I'm just gonna move a little and then I'm gonna try to go ahead and do Toll of the Dead on this big green blob guy
All righty.
with wisdom.
Fail.
Yay!
2d12, please. It's told the
Oh,
dead and
you're-
it's taking damage.
That's right, I'm sorry.
That's a little
Better.
better. It's bloodied.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay,
Nice
cool.
job.
Boom. It's like Jello that's going.
Oh, cool. Scab's over there.
Yep. Scab, what do you want to do?
It's Gabby.
I'm gonna. Oh, he's right in front of my face, huh? Scimitar, 1d6 size. I'm gonna switch to scimitars. This guy wants to be my buddy. I'm tired of disengaging every freaking turn.
All right. So,
Um,
putting the bow aside, you pull out twin scimitars?
No, just one.
Just the one. Okay.
But I'll do it twice.
That hits. That also hits. By any chance, did you transfer your hunter's mark as a bonus action because that spell is still active?
So you know what's funny? I wasn't thinking of doing it because I forgot that he had died.
Yep.
But yeah,
Okay.
I would have done so if I included the fact that that pudding was dead.
Yeah.
So
I
yes.
get it. It's your first time with hunter's mark. I don't blame you. All right. So go ahead and roll me another 2d6. Okay. So total of 12 damage. It is alive, but barely. Oh, but barely. And it
Barely's
must
enough.
take its revenge with its dying slap, gasp. I don't know. These things don't breathe. All right.
Oh,
Oh no, what did he
he
get?
must have rolled a crit.
Natural 1.
Oh, shit.
Natural one.
He's just too tired.
That's good because Randy's only got one level 3 spell left.
Yo, Ragnar, rush forward.
All right. Is that right there putting me next to?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I will kneel down and I will take his hand in mine. And casting a 3rd level spell, I'll say to him, "Laddie, you owe me 300 diamond pieces." And I will cast Revivify.
All right. And with that, you see the slow crawl of the tendons that had been severed start to build back. The veins and arteries in the neck reattach before it slowly comes back together. And then, Cynric, you're alive. You're prone. Your head is being cradled by Genric above you, who looks on the verge of tears. You look over to the side, and you see that there is one ooze left. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm related
One
to the
hit point.
300 diamonds thing, but my neck has been killing me today. Anyway, I am going to cast Firebolt directly at that ooze.
All right, go ahead and make your attack.
Go on, hit him. That'd be so funny.
He's doing this on purpose.
You building suspense?
Yeah.
Rumble Black.
Hey, Cynric,
19 fire damage.
how do you want to do this?
You brought him back in time to make the final kill. That's awesome.
That was perfect.
TPK forever.
Let's hear how he wants to do it.
The Firebolt goes straight through it, burning a gaping hole through the ooze before it just collapses onto itself and melts in the tile.
And
Excellent.
splatters Slabber.
Excellent. So yeah, like Scab, you see it pulling itself back together after that last attack before a remarkable shot that makes it through not only Ragnar's legs, but also the legs of the final giant ape that survived through the combat, as there's this tidal wave of ooze that wants to crash down over you before swoosh, the hole is entirely cored out of the center, and it slowly sinks and settles into the cracks in the floor, dead and gone.
Yay.
And I'm covered in Bernie ooze.
This one is not nearly as burny as the other one.
But it's
So, do you guys continue to ransack before heading home?
oh, yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah.
so making an absolute mess of the place. I imagine that the painting finally does go into the fire entirely.
I'm gonna keep his head.
Okay.
I want the painting of his head, not his head.
Okay,
Just
so you
painting.
keep the painting of it. Excellent. And then the rest of it goes in the fire. You take what you want, leave nothing else. As you head on your way back to the Duke, knowing that you did a good job. And as you leave, the head on the floor's eyes open, and it says, "Death is but a door. Time is but a window. I'll be back." And that's where we close.
And you are but ahead.
Congratulations,
Yeah.
everybody.
That was great. Yay. That was really good.
Was that
Nice
mine?
job.